morning, it's October 13th. We're going to do a farm tour today, or farm update. We just did one about 3 weeks ago in September, but we wanted to quick show you. Now that we're harvesting today, it's good because we have covers off, you can see crops. So we'll start here at the hoop house. We got our beets that we'll just keep there and harvest as we need. Cilantro, parsley in this bed. And then we have turnips and radishes up towards the top. Got our peppers still here that we'll keep until it freezes pretty much, and then at that point we'll strip the plants and store the peppers as long as we can. And we have gotten some frost, so our cover crop or buckwheat here didn't really have enough time to grow. I mean, it was still good to at least have something growing, but I was hoping to get at least another couple weeks of growth before it froze off, but it's all right, it'll still die back and mulch. So we got our kale there, we have some celery and parsnips left. Okay, Gabe, you need to say you're sorry. And then here we have all of our succession plantings of turnips, radishes, spinach. So we got some nice, lovely turnips in here. So these, we'll be having all these at our market on Friday. And everything is getting very sweet, crisp this time of year. So got spinach. It's beautiful spinach. If you come up here, I'll show you the kale I'm harvesting. This is arugula right here. We got new for this week is baby kale. So these stems are really nice and tender. Yeah, I got this just from this little section here. We have a whole bed here of a whole section of it. And we got plenty of radishes. That one's split. But they do split every now and then, but they're beautiful. Beautiful. So yeah, these will be on sale this week, $2 a bunch. Yeah, come get some. We got plenty for you. So you got some eggplants left there still. Probably in a week or two we'll have, actually some of these are already ready, but we'll have some French breakfast radishes. That's kind of our section of fall crops outside the hoop house. We usually don't do a whole lot outside, but spinach and radishes and turnips will stay until it freezes hard. Here we got celery, we have turmeric up there, beets, kale, we have our bed of strawberries still. So the turmeric's yellowing just because it's getting cool. And here we have our buckwheat that I side down. And then at the top there are green onions and leeks for the fall. And here we have a lot of our fall carrots. Beautiful carrots here. Last of our green beans we just harvested a couple days ago. So we might get another harvest if we can protect it and keep it from freezing off. More carrots. And here we have two beds. We had watermelon here and we had green beans. We cleaned those beds out and prepped it, and we're going to be planting garlic here in these two beds in about a week. And then we'll have 9 beds total. 7 beds will be in the back garden, but we're not going to show you that today.
Daddy.
So we have all these beds here are just cleaned out for the winter. We'll compost these probably in the next month or two.
Daddy.
This way, Gabe. Yeah, the zucchini's pretty much all done with the frost. It kills the zucchini off. We have some lettuce. We got our strawberry plants. They're starting to get a little bit of a red tint, you can tell. That's because when the nights get below 40, once you get a couple nights below 40, they start the dormancy phase. So they start preparing for winter. They go dormant. They store up all that energy in their crowns, and they determine how many berries they're going to put off next year during this time. So if it's dry, you actually want to make sure that you irrigate strawberries this time of year, because if it's a dry fall, that could affect your harvest the next year. So you want to make sure you give your strawberries the moisture they need in the fall, so they think, oh yeah, I'm going to have plenty of nutrients and moisture to put on berries next year. So we have more carrots here. We have salad greens that Haley is harvesting for our market. We have our sweet mini peppers that we just keep for as long as they stay alive for. And we got our tomato hoop house. So all of our lettuce is in the ground now. We don't have any more starts. They're all on the ground. These are some of the last ones. So these are just starting to take off. As you look down, the lettuce gets bigger. So we'll start harvesting down towards the bottom and work our way up, because the bottom, when it gets cold in here, the bottom tends to freeze first before up here, because that's the west end, and so at night the heat tends to rise and come up towards this end, which is the east end. So we keep our later plantings up towards the top. And that's pretty much it. We have some more lettuce. We have more lettuce than we need this time of year, but we just keep it till it freezes, because we never know if we need it or not. And so it's interesting, this cover crop here didn't freeze, or lightly froze, and just like 20 feet away it froze. So I think the hoop house, the heat from the hoop house and the protection from the hoop house, I think kept it from freezing in this area, between that and the woods. But here it's a little more exposed and it gets cooler. So thanks for watching. If you like this video, like the video. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. And our YouTube channel is Learn As We Grow, so if you look us up on YouTube, it's not going to be under Avodah Sustainable Acres, it's under Learn As We Grow. So these are all posted there, and you can go back to past videos that we put on and watch them. It's nothing special as far as editing goes, but if you're just interested in the educational part of it, I try to give little tips as we put out videos. So thanks for watching. Until next time, eat well, live well.
Daddy,